Yeah, of course I forget to unmute. Start that over. Howdy. Good to see y'all. Man, I bet, but that's just how it is. Holidays and all that. Been busy. Working on projects. And that would have streamed at least once, maybe twice last week, but nah. Holidays got busy. Ah. Well. Okay. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm the kind of idiot that will just forget to unmute myself. I'd like to say this hasn't happened before, but it very much has. A weird amount of scuff. Which is weird, but that's how it goes. Hey, that's good to see, man. And yeah, no, sorry about the audio issue. I'm just an idiot. Such is the way it goes. I mean, really, sometimes I just have to be dragged through the mud for that. The kind of stuff I forget. Now, let's see. And go over it again. Holiday's good. Busy. Good eats. And really, if you're eating good food, I can see nothing going wrong. Speaking of food, I was trying to sort of transition into West of Loathing, but I just could not. Because I'm like some kind of idiot. So indeed. There we go. Ah, man, there's the wizard. Now then. Ah. Now, what were we doing? Oh yeah, salt, pepper. I didn't suppose. Huh. Yeah, I do suppose that is weird. I mean, also, man, I'm wheel zoomed out. Oh god, I killed the audio. Alright. Might as well turn. Wait, no, turn this on. Yeah. Stupid walking, which apparently is a setting that just carries between. And also, yeah, I'm sorry, sick. I'd say I hope you feel better, but that I can't exactly have any bearing on that. Hopefully some weirdly stupid walks will help you feel better. Yeah, that is not really that stupid of a walk. Oh yeah, salt, pepper. Okay, that's a bit more stupid. Oh, ooh, ice skating, that's good. I mean, I can try. Wow, I went bold and put my glasses on. By all that is, may you be granted the health of an ox. A complete immunity to disease. An autoimmunity to salmonella. That's the best I got. I hold no legal responsibility if that works or not. Wait a minute, I'm in the middle of nowhere. You can't sue me. Oh, I know, that's a winner. I'm doing what I can. Okay. Alright, chef. Cookie. Got you salt pepper right here. Okay. I need a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. which is called it because it has a knife and will kill people who ask dumb questions. It goes outside of town. You should be able to find it if you just wander around a while. Well, alright. Yeah. They were all out of hats. So I just decided to make do. Cut off the bell of a tuba. Stuck it on my head. There's no way to actually for me to rotate. Actually, wait, no, I can. Hold on. I was gonna point that out, but hold on. If you like turn all the way around, yeah, there's a hole. You can see my bald head. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna. What was it? Oh. Yeah, there we go. There's the stupid walks. Now then, I mean, he said wander around, and would you look at that? Catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. Must be the southeast western murder pepper that fella the Jew was looking for. Yeah. Although, it's kind of useless. Kind of useless at night. Deserts get real cold. You see, that's what everybody forgets. And also, yeah, a cool head can sometimes let. They say cooler minds prevail. And my head's plenty cool. But, you know, that's a lot of people forget. Deserts get real cold at night. There's not exactly a lot of stuff to catch the, well, heat. Huh. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Alright, there we go. Oh, we'll just meet it back here. Yep, I got your murder pepper. Oh, she's looking for stuff to do. I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but haven't got time to fetch it myself. I mean, this seems like shades of illegal, but alright. Ooh, that's a weird one. No, I'm just bald. Yeah, nah, I'm just bald. Ooh, that's a good one. Alright, P.O. Box 441. Saute knife. Even though you're holding it, you're still pretty sure there's no such thing as a saute knife. Either way, too thin to use as a weapon, so not even worth stealing. Also, a twin of junk mail with a knife. I got it. Yeah, I hate getting junk mail. Hey, there we go. Oh, easy. The best setting. Stupid walking. Which I guess carries over. I don't remember how I unlocked this, but in the very beginning of the game, which I guess just doesn't appear anymore, there's a book that can unlock this as a skill. Or, well, an option, I guess. And here we are now. It's just the ability to walk real stupid. Which I find amusing. Here's your knife. What, he was using a hammer to cook? Alright, one. Very important. I used to have a recipe for a very secret jerk sauce. But my jerk friend, Dave J, stole it from me. Then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally. Ooh, time for some grave robbing. In the Dave yard. Dave yard, yeah, okay. I can think of nothing better than going to the Dave yard. Ooh, button willows in the critic store. Alright, what you want, partner? Another ranch. Buttersfield. Huh, this cactus is gone. Ooh, oh, I don't have enough meat. Oh, you know, it's stocks, of course. Wait, ooh, wait, no, hold on. Now, this is something worth getting. I guess we can dicker in. That's a good skill to get. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for that, I guess. Alright, Dave Yard. Let's see. The southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves, but they're known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Well, I got nothing funny to say. Ooh, of course. Oh, wow, almost one shot. Oh, ooh. I hate it when that happens. Ugh, mucus messed up. Snake liver. They call this the liver because snakes order it in order to live. I mean, yeah. And then cold snake skin. Put it in my hat. I had 3 moxie. Ooh. Dave Yard. So, might spooky? Yeah, just a bit. But we realized Dave B. died with his boots on, but not his pants. Ooh. Aside from a light dusting of what looks like blue chalk, these boots are remarkably well preserved for having spent so much time in the grave. Oh, okay, that is... I'm not even sure how to interpret that one. And now I'm just a worm. Oh. Yeah, but you do got a point. Huh. I mean, yeah, I guess that checks out. Skeletons don't exactly got a nose. But I can weaken you. Oh, you're gonna one-shot. Ooh, I got a bone. Rip Dave C. Went down in the theater. Realized Dave J. Rapapapow. Dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it has a garbage bag. Reach into the garbage bag and surprise, it's full of pudding. Pudding and motor oil. Yeah, no, she is good. I'm just support. I mean, what's inside? Oh, Dave J. with the Jack sauce. Unglob the wad, dry it off in a dish. This better be Dave's secret sauce. Combine the ingredients in a small pot. Serve abracadabra, rapapapow. Interesting. Skeleton. Oh, yeah, all the old Dave. Skeleton of a Dave. There we go. I mean, you should be living. Oh, you're not living. Ooh, a gold tooth. This is in the ground for a very long time. Then someone's mouth for a short time. Now my backpack. It all comes back to me. Wait a minute. Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in negative 36 years. Scraped to get left his lunch. Blood sausage. Thermos of spiked coffee. When you work deep underground, it's hard to keep track whether it's the appropriate time to drink whiskey or the appropriate time to drink coffee. Eventually, you just stop trying. Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him. But even the sky couldn't save a fella from 40 angry bears. Jumping around to beat the dickens. Well, if you're jumping around, I gotta beat the dickens out of you. Oh. A smart-looking skeleton. Well, look at here, partner. Only one fella can wear a fancy hat, and that's me. There, I'll teach you. Sculch. Oh, Susie just caved in his skull. Some itty-bitty bits of skull. They were once good for keeping someone's brain salsa inside, but not anymore. No, yeah, it's interesting. It's a good experience. Ooh, reduces all stats by 5. Okay, I like that. Dave D. The truth was out there. It killed him. Dave G. Huh. Murdered by a different fella named Dave G. And also, these bones ain't moving around. A skull with a tag. Into cemetery loan. Hey, you know what? That's fire. I mean, if I wanted to experience something, I wanted it to be pleasant too. Which is why I didn't do anything last week, because I was just it had me pulling all sorts of ways for Thanksgiving coming up. Ooh, that's not good for your back. I wasn't late. Ooh, nice cartwheels while holding a torch. Alright. It's one of those things that have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Yeah, right. Let's fight them. Okay, this I do remember. There are like plenty of things in the game that just like give you an infinite fight. Like you can just fight them for like forever. The skeleton of untrustworthy Dave Pickett. Skeleton of rowdy Dave Ford. Wizarding Dave Marston. Well, hold on a second. There's only one magic person allowed around here, and that's me. Oh, look at him casting magic. How dare you? Ah. Ooh, regenerate 5 HP per round. But yeah, if I had the doc, if I took the doctor with me, this would be the place to level up her, which I do remember doing in my last playthrough, my first playthrough. Because excuse me? Ooh. Oh, now I'm a tumbleweed. But yeah, the doc, she levels up from beating up skeletons. This would be the place. Whoa. Yeah, like I said, I'm good support. Pile mostly burned rags, but that maybe used to be a person. I find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. Gore splattered scroll. Almost 2 covered in blood and viscera deleted. Lucky for you, you got all of that practice reading the inside of a dog. Human ashes. In the final stage of the whole ashes to ashes part thing. Hey, howdy. Good to have you. And then a receipt. Receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Huh? Let's see. Gore splattered scroll. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside of a red chalk ritual circle, sprinkle them with stardust, and place a mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Has a lot of these and thous, such like that, all that pretty language. And weird gibberish I'm supposed to say aloud when doing it. I hit all the cowgirls assembled. I'm glad to be a facilitator for such a wondrous event. Human ashes. I mean, cremated earthly remains of a person. Someday they'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve. You know what? This is right. I do not approve of cremains. I will scatter them though. On the inside of a mausoleum. Alright, 150 black silk robes. It's perambulating there. I grab a notebook and paperclip the receipt to the first page. The Necromancer Journal. A collection of all the clues I've gathered in my search for the Necromancer's home base. I mean, hey, if someone's gonna raise the dead and cause all sorts of out-of-whack shenanigans with the balance of life and death, it's gonna be me. I am the wizard here. I am the one who magics. Let's see. There's a surcharge for a delivery past Boulder Pass, west in the mountains. Alright, good to know. Ooh, wait, hold on. I have the soundtrack. I want to see if I... Because it's got like a funny name. All the tracks of it do, really. Let's see. Let's see, I'm pretty sure it's called The Quick and the Undead. Which, I mean, not as funny as the name as they mostly have, but it works. Now then, I got that jerk sauce recipe. Encounter overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pair of spectacles. A family of especially illiterate homesteaders met an untimely end. Ooh. Beancraft. Well, rest in peace and all that. But thanks for the book. Alright. The poem scribbled in the margin, like, whose words keep shifting and changing. Uncanny presence. Resistance around elemental damage. The chapter about making human-sized or larger automatons and binding them to your will to help with kitchen tasks. This is a cookbook. Okay. In step 5 of cooking your fancy chicken dinner, you're gonna have to break the natural law of life and create an artificial life form. And also a recipe for an ice-cold bean-based dessert. The Great Northern Blizzard. It's called damage. But bean golem? I mean, if I'm gonna do support, I mean, I might as well... it's my spirit summon. Bean golem. Okay, that's the winner right there. Look at that face. How can you say no to that face? Someone's a powerful golem made of beans who will probably do you bidding. Unfortunately, one of your earlier experiments got a little rowdy and eats the book. Bad golem. Alright. Got your recipe. You know what? This is true. It's weird that they call them cookbooks when a lot of those weren't even food. Ooh, I got a chef's hat. Fell in the slot, but it's still good. I have a chef who apparently was not a good enough chef to not cook his hat. But hey, all in a day's work. Make sure it's my hat even do. Oh, one mysticality. Well, this is it's strictly better. It gives 3. Now, I'm not wearing a sloppy chef's hat. I mean, yeah, you got a point there. See, bartender for darts. Yeah, so might as well buy some slop. Oh. Yeah, Lord. Need help with anything? Oh yeah, piano player. I need a lockpick for that. He's the old guy by the piano. Old Ellsbury, attractive fella. He's a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody's buying. Too weird his stories. It's all fantastic alike. Oh, shame about that. He had to get to normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until he lost his mind in a mine. I mean, to be fair, it fell in the slop. But you know what? Sometimes practicality and fashion don't mix. Better say he lost his mind? That was something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely, come to that. Just stands there by the piano. Seems to calm him down, as long as he doesn't make any trouble. I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry about him, to be honest. You know what? I can't deny it, but... I mean, he started asking for darts. All the darts got broken months ago. Well, I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, let's see. I got the snake skin. So I guess I could make it... I mean, I could wear the older one. It'd still technically make my, it'd still make it better. Wrap it in snake skin. Yeah. I still need a lockpick. Wait, does the shop have a lockpick? I suppose I should check that. At the trail's shoulder, you see ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. My first of a burning coal. Huh. I mean, a bit. It's not even just half burnt. It's covered and fell into slop. So it's like a moist hat too. Let's see. There we go. Now let's see if we can't open that piano player's head. A streak of fire blasts across the sky and land over the horizon. Right to the side of the impact, you find a meteor. This is not misspelled. Whoa! 528. Whoa! Boy, I have struck rich. Oh, thank you, sky gods. Thank you, meat from the sky. Now, let's crack open your head. Open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and sproing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Pretty complicated. But, I'm a smart cookie. You calibrate some springs and rearrange some gears. The machinery inside starts operating smoothly. Music improves. Nothing to it. Poor old Ellsbury. Yep. Fix the piano player. I'd offer you a free room, but you've already got one. Got anything else? Everything's right as rain. Look for the jailhouse. Hey, look at the jailhouse. Oh yeah, house in the desert. Driver hat game. We got our first set of bounties to go after. Ooh, a silversmith's house. We can go there later. Alrighty then. We got a fancy little book. Pry off the. They can't hide from my prying eyes or my prying crowbar. Danger. Spider. Has like 15 deadbolts. I noticed tacked to it saying, please don't open this door unless you want to be eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to. It isn't even signed, so I can't take it seriously. There's no way to get through this unless I'm a giant spider. Well, alright. Oh. You can see the gang on the other side of this big pile of junk. You're not gonna be able to get to him for this end. Maybe if you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it. Surely. Weapons. Fancy knife. Mostly full of packing straw, but it's a fancy knife. This is the kind of knife you found in that fancy cocktail party. You had children from a hole behind me. Oh, well, I mean, it has to be better than the varmint. Oh wow, its league's better. Got a fancy knife now. Okay, because I was only allowed one. Well, that's a shame. Hear a horrible skittering noise followed by a scream, followed by more screams, more skittering, rapping, and some muffled screams. Uh-oh. Danger. Kitchen. Well. I mean, there they go. No fight from me required. Danger. Bar. Ooh, a jaw harp. Must have killed him for playing it too much. A little twang. It's like a little thing you put in, like, well, I mean, of course your jaw is like, it goes like twang, twang, twang. Oh, I only have empty bottles. Ooh, but there is a few. Cheap whiskey. Hey, I hope they're good cookies, at least. This ain't the fanciest whiskey in the West, but let's face it, you're not the fanciest cowpoke in the West either. I can't deny that. Cheap tequila. A lot of fine tequilas in the West. This is true. This ain't one of them. Cheap wine. It says it's from Italy, so it can't be that bad, can it? Oh no, it's actually from Italy. It's stealth. I mean, chef. I mean, sure. His name's Doug. I've been chained up to the dank cave for weeks, cooking for those stripy hat idiots. The worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and a chef with perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. And the chain's only 4 feet. Ah. Fresh out of culinary school with a million meat idea in your head. Here you are, 4 feet shot of your dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over. What's the idea? Hey, I ain't one to steal ideas. A new kind of sandwich, or taco. So revolutionary, I'm not sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy. Anyway, it's in the middle is a sausage, but sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely you can't identify them anymore. It's a hot dog, ain't it? Served in a long split roll, which soaks up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. Best part, the name. You ready to hear the name? Yeah? A hot dog. The hot cowboy. Yeah. Sounds good, Doug. Thanks. doesn't even matter. Even if I did get off this chain, there's no point in hanging around in this empty cave making hot dogs for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. Yeah, it's a nut. The music is louder in the cave for some reason, so I'll continue this slide a sec. But you could set up in dirt water. Are you a genius, cowboy? Hot dogs for sale all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Wait, what if I added mint to the sausage mixture? Break his chains, he hauls the oven and shuffle ingredients. Man. The strength to just take an oven with you. Okay, let's... Except for one, see the carries on the shoulder. Okay, there we go. Had to run in with a giant spider. The giant spider of justice. I got 1,000 meat. Ooh. Unfortunate for them. But, hot dogs. I've eaten so many goddamn hot dogs over my life. I can hardly stand them. Ooh, a new Wanna poster. Potemkin! For unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. Potemkin gang's hideout. Potemkin, like from Guilty Gear. Yeah, hot dogs. There's a sign outside. It says hot dog. And my savior, good old cowboy, how do you sell? You hit the fire trademark, and there's already something called a hot dog. Alright? And yeah, I'm glad for her. I mean, sometimes you just need a little bit of old-fashioned revenge. Either way, what's a hot dog? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Either way, single order gone, and I'm in business. Either way. Elegant hot dog. Jumbo dog. Why not? This is exactly enough sausage and exactly enough bun to qualify as a hot dog. It's perfectly efficient. A thick, sturdy hot dog for a thick, sturdy cowboy. Saucy dog. It's been embellished with a zesty sauce. Don't get excited. The zesty sauce is just mustard. But yeah, I've eaten so many goddamn hot dogs over my life that I can hardly stand them. Oh. Let's see. Yeah. Now, I do remember... Oh yeah, silversmith. There's some here. Silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Oh. Locked door. Need another needle for that. Ah, and another. This one I can come back to. But either way, we got enough for that book, I think. Mind your meat. I'll buy that, I guess. Dickering. And we can buy a new bean slinging skill, too. Alright. Mind your meat. Making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. You whip the book cover to cover and learn its price is too high. I mean, it was like 15,000 meat, so... Or, okay, it's not 1,500 more like. You drive a hard bargain and never let anyone sell you the long end of a stick. 10% discount at stores. After you're done reading it, you use your newfound skills to pawn it off on some wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. Now then, bean slinging. Okay, so we got uncanny presence. A speed that's been scratched out and replaced with a bunch of paranoid, insane scrawlings. Gives away. Max AP? That's not really an issue. A list of meditation techniques to help concentrate while cooking and or fighting. Use the old beam. Eh. I'll go for the passive skill. You've delved into so many occult mysteries that you're only like 80% real at this point. Hey, if I'm only partially real, that means I'm partially invincible. Because part of me that isn't real can't be hurt. You come to, you look into the margins of the book and see the poem has been replaced with a crude drawing of me. And I destroy the book because I'm horrified. You gotta be sure. Now then. Where's the other? Oh yeah, we got a bone. Oh. Come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do I know? You can see by his outfit that he's a cowboy, and you see by his lack of his flesh, he's a corpse. Well, only one more thing to do. You lived a good life and may that take you well. Right, can I get past this dog now? I got a bone. Maybe you want that. Ah, give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. Okay, that one's a bit of a stretch. Begins contentedly gnawing on the human femur. Good for him. I still don't know why I'm sneaking around, but alright. Oh, it's a grave. M. McCready, stuck to his guns. Alright, house in the desert. The hinges on this gate are really rusty. If you open it, the bandits inside are definitely gonna hear it. Okay, let me think. Is there no way for me to go? Is it only? Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Oil. If I can oil it. My booze senses alert me to the presence of a rock. There's a bottle of booze. Some cheap wine. Now then, can of oil. And just to be sure. Fingernails. Now then. You found a pair of binoculars hanging on a passing cactus. I mean, a cactus I'm passing, not a cactus passing you. It only look like it's passing you because of frame of reference. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm never sure how it's like on your end, but my connection just decided, like, I'm gonna disconnect real quick. It's a weird thing. After a week of, like, being absolutely fine, the moment I try streaming, it's like, we're gonna shit the bed real quick. I don't get it. Yeah, no, that was me. Or, maybe not me, but my connection, definitely. Alright. Oil the hinges. Easily and silently. Keep up the door. You can hear the gang inside. The door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. It looks like the man has just been locking it with a padlock from outside when they leave. Well, I'll lock them in. Jigs up, boys. Tony, so we're locked in. Lock, get them, boys. Toss out your weapons. I'm gonna arrest you. Alright. Man, pistol. Fans get caught in a vicious circle where they use guns to rob people and money to get money to buy better guns There are better people to get more money for more guns. In the Desert Gang 6 gun. This is a fancy gun. Might as go far to even rate it as 7. Haha, I'm kidding, y'all. I'm going to arrest you. Locks up the house. And oh yeah, more meat. Alright, which is this one? The Black Hat Bandits. Forced theft and selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen heading north towards Old Millinery. Oh. Alright. Well, I mean, Susie wanted to visit the ranch, so... Snake Spring. Keep that in mind. Oh. Hey, look, it's a cow. It'll be time to chat after we take care of this damn cow. You know what? That's fair. Alright, bovine. I got just the idea. Look at this, fella. Alright, fella. Wait, 80 health? My beanie friend. You're gonna have to do better than that. Yes, my beanie minion. Kill him. Moxie. Alright then. Oh. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the tiny puncture wounds. Oh. Well, I mean, that's what I get for running in the cactuses, I guess. Why do you do it, I think? Ain't no reason, it's just what they do. Describing 2 reasons for these beasts is hog feathers and duck feed. Ooh, free rope. Haystack with a needle in it. Something buried in the ow. Red hot poker, hardly even know her. And that joke's always a bit of a stretch. I got nothing to churn. And so Curly was here. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's me. Our house is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to go inside because once you open the door, there's a map scratched into it. It gives the location of a mine west of the ranch, Coal Ridge. There's an inset map of the mine itself with a big X scrawled between 3 strange triangular icons. Well, alright then. Alright, excuse me. Is an effectively infinite number of ungulates here. What the hell's an ungulate? Okay, I guess it's cow related. Ah, come on, you think your weird demon cow magic can stop me? But hey, weird. Ooh, she became stronger. Cow hate flashes in her eye. Menundo geode. Sometimes the pocket of intestine remains behind when the cow undergoes the transition to an infernal ungulate. And you get one of these, a stone spear full of boiling tripe. That is disgusting. Ah, lockpicking too. Either way, let's take care of these bandits first. Let's see. A stanko bove, a cow skull floating in a cloud of noxious vapors. Saw you before you even smelled it. I'm guessing it does stink damage, meaning that'd be kind of useless. Let's set it ablaze. Oh. Lasso. Usable once per fight. Man, Sue's gotten stronger. Atta girl. Definitely the strongest member on our team. Look at that. Yep, that's stench damage. Even takes position to actually fire a shot accurately. Cow fangs. Excuse me? For centuries we ate them, these teeth are proof they decided it's their turn. Brass bullring. Years of being stuck on the nose of a cow have done nothing for the finish on this thing. And she immediately leveled up again. Oh, yeah, partner. Another ranch. Don't know nothing about it. Pretty new. Lazy A Dude Ranch. Interesting. Downshot bars closed for piano repairs. Visiting hours are over. The hostel is on vacation. This place is condemned. Town hall for an actual town. The house is haunted. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Well, good luck with that, bud. I'm ducking the outhouse to plan my next move. While you're pondering, this house has a back door. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, so I could just blow them up. Ooh. Okay, so behind the jail. Okay, so get them all behind the jail. Or I could just blow them the kingdom come. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm the honorable type. You should go to the jail, bud. Non-fake. Okay, wait, hold on. Town hall for an actual town. Genuine TNT and sandwiches. Non-fake horse sales. Real jail. A bar. Oh, you're getting sent to the real jail, alright. As soon as I mosey my way over here. Flat plywood, like a theatrical set. Fell on top of the bandits. Ready to be hauled off. Although it does make me wonder, why have just like a barrel of TNT? What do they even get out of that? Push 1,000 meat on one day's work. Ooh, that's a good one. A fifth one, the Gherkin brothers. For kidnapping, Brian and kidnapping victims, and attempted sale of human flesh for consumption at the old abandoned pickle factory. Wait. You know what? I can kind of get that. You get bored and you decide, well, blow it up. You like just pickling people? Oh, my cat. Alright. I was handling my cat. Making sure he didn't just turn off my computer outright. which I'd like to say, which unfortunately has happened more than once. All right, now he wants out. But adios, amigo. Ah, my back. Yeah, I got like a surge protector, which like everything's plugged in, like my monitors, the computer. Actually, it's like just those things. But because of where it is and how he likes leaving my room, there's like this little hole behind my desk that he likes crawling through to leave, or to get down from the window and then decide to leave through it. And it's like, it's weirdly out of the way, so he has to like consciously decide, I'm gonna go out of my way to go over here and leave this way, which he does. And at that point, he can accidentally just like hit the thing and just turn it off. Luckily, it's never happened on stream, but it's happened plenty off. Oh yeah, we got binoculars. I can use it for cowardice. Got a high vantage point. The Big Apple. What the hell's the Big Apple? Ah. That's another skill I need, foraging. Reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profane awe and terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple ever seen. That's a pile of horse shit. And, like, that's not like a saying. Ooh, that's not. But yeah, road apple is just like a horse shit. Can you imagine how this got here? A giant horse? 200 normal horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Oh dear. Well, time to get shoveling. Ooh, level up. Got a special fanfare for that. It's nice. Are you just doing this for health? Because I reckon we could find us some more entertaining option. Ah, come on. Right. Oh yeah, she mentioned this ranch. Ooh, haystack. Old burn crate. If the property. Lasso, a lock, ranch punch. Oh yeah, undrinkable garbage item on the map. Wannabes. Nice yurts. What do you mean, wannabes? Oh. I'm selling herbal remedies. What kind? The kind that give to this by Gaia without interference by human hands. Weeds? A derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. Doesn't do anything. Garbage stored in garbage, essentially. Yeah, that's... Lucy Lothrop. I have a long face. Basically because I'm stuck farming with a couple of dummies who don't know a farm from a damn thing. They just let things grow and call them natural. Ugh. How'd you get here? Headed west of the graduate and bacon school. Fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Who that was, I didn't realize they were all interested in getting silly on the local weed and not doing work. Why don't you leave? I don't got meat. Any other prospects? Well, anywhere I go, I mean, Daneland's terrible, but they'd be better off than eating dirt. Looking for work. I only know bacon. You know someone's hiring a bacon? Hell, even unpaid, it would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out. Ah, sorry. Manure. Unused fertilizer. Come on. We moved in this little patch of land to grow crops, but we decided it's more natural to let Gaia grow whatever she wants. A bit lazy. Did you get the hat? Ooh. Yeah. One of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Ironic statement. Old fort over yonder. Fort all dead. Groovy man. Come on. And just a bunch of weeds. Did jack squat. Alright, Fort all dead. A burly grizzled man in leather, or everything. He's busy peeling the skin off a no longer recognizable animal. Looks up to you, brandishing his skinning knife, said, as if to say, bother me and you'll be next. And he said that. I'll show him mine. That's not a knife. They're both knives. You skin it too? I mean, yeah, not professionally, but yeah, I skin. You want me to watch close? I'll show you a couple tricks. You don't really understand the tricks, but the result in getting you some free skins. Ooh, got some grit. Rattlesnake skin. Adds muscle. Electric snake skin. I should have put that in my hat. Spell damage? Would have been great. Fort all dead. Uh-huh. Army of the Dead. Ooh, a whole patrol cap. Style cap the army used to issue to soldiers, but doesn't anymore. Some decades hence, it will be lost to history and then reinvented from scratch. Oh. I mean, makes sense. If it's Fort all dead, it makes sense there'll be more zombies here. Somebody left their knapsack. Got a note. Cryptic note about ley lines. What the hell is a ley line? Note from the necromancer's cultist flunkies. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. Introductory next mex. Last thing's a little diary, which you decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back. Well, might as well read it. It seems to be written by one of the necromancer cultists. They're reanimating dead soldiers. On the theory, the best undead army will be a literal one. The original plan came when they raided the officer. We decided they weren't going to take order from a bunch of weirdo civilians. Last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning the station, but it ends in the middle of the sentence. Interesting. Written in black ink and black paper. Wait, excuse me? It's a primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Nex-Mex. I think I'll pass up. Or ley lines. I mean, let's see. Examine the note, blah blah blah. Okay. That doesn't okay, so it's like makes no sense. But I don't know what they are. Somebody smart or who knows a lot about. Ah, come on, I know about magic. Fine. It's a mass grave teeming with skeletal riflemen. Don't seem interesting getting out, but I can jump in there if I wanted to fight. Well, let's kill him. $30 damage now. Ooh, that's a heavy hitter. Alright, skeleton. smelling salts. Huh. Gives you 1 AP when used in combat. I had the diary. That doesn't help at all. Alright. Table model. Ah, missed the handle. Ooh. Incendiary bullet, chemical bullet. Full canteen. It's a very old water and very old canteen. Drinking it would probably give you tetanus, which is discovered recently, but it puts out fires. This one contains important military air. Oh, and needles. Alright, man. Military grade whiskey, chemical bullet. In addition to lead, it is made with a substance highly poisonous when it gets to your blood. Ugh. And an artillery saber. The army, in its infinite wisdom, decided every soldier needs a sword, even those who are only good at using guns. And a bunch of bones. Interesting. The kitchen of Fort Aldead. Mushy skin. Pickled oyster shells. Candied grubs. Hey, do I get anything? Nah. Wishful flanking. Okay, that one guy needs to be helped out. The worst smelling snake I've ever seen. A cartoon stink line come to life. Well then, bud. Put him down. The great western turlet snake. Oh yeah, I got those buffs. How dare you hurt my little bean golem? Snake spleen is the seat of the fiery humors, or at least that's what we're told. I don't have much a sense of about humors. It sets them on fire. You elect not to keep the skin for this one. Alright, rescue mission. Oh. A real life nun. I'm Sister Tabitha. What's with the cots? Well, the cow attack's going on. I thought my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you like to heal on the go. How many you got, errands? I've been experimenting with the healing properties of purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Wait, come on. Come on. What? Help. I was stuck. My existence was stuck for a second. You know, if I went to a cave and it was just emitting a hum, I think I'd just walk away and would want nothing from it. Anyway, broken leg pills. Are they? Blood building tonic. This patent medicine promises to increase the volume and viscosity of your blood. A bottle of laudanum. This tincture of opium is widely lauded as a super great thing that's great to use all the time. Surely there's no drawbacks. Everyone knows addiction was only discovered later. Alright, let's give that guy his broken leg pills. Snake pit mine. That's probably something. Alright, bud. Here you go. I mean, sure. What's it like in Snake Pit? A pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Probably a Fort All Dead library. Ooh, more beans. Oh, wait a minute. I got a lockpick. We can go inside the silversmith's house. A cowpoke sitting rock with his leg bent. Okay, fine. Just gave a guy with a broken leg a lift to dirt water. Which forced me back to dirt water, of course. But you know, hey, Silversmith is right next to it, so... not all is lost. Oh. Ah. I forgot the darn combination is confounded thing. You can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. Instant grits. Plum pudding. Like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. Something weird about it, but too neatly organized. But I got the moxie. Search for secrets. The small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are for a shop called the Silver Plater. It was crooked. He was selling cheap fakes. I was gone now. Most customers know he's still in trouble. But might be handy to know later. And would you look at here? A spittoon. Spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon. But it's next to a bed, so it actually may be a bedpan. Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough. Well, if it's a bedpan, it might be a bedpan. And that would be worse. Keep going. I feel like maybe you ain't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the bathroom or outhouse. And the best you can hope for is that maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, which in case it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. Are you even listening to me, or are you just skimming past the text? Bedpan. Listen, there's treasure in there, you ain't stopping me. Bed. Pan. I'm going in it. Fine, have it your way, your own filthy, disgusting way. Turns out not to be a deadpan, but it's definitely a spittoon, and definitely filled with rotten brown spit. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Okay, good God. Okay, you plunge your hand into the wrist, it makes a gloop noise, breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that were previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. You're now choking a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste in the back of the rear corners of your mouth? That metallic tang by the root of your tongue, like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? I mean, come on, I found something. You found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. You happy? I bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first. Ooh. This brooch would be much smaller if it wasn't for the fact of the thick layers of tarnished and dried tobacco spit. Tarnished? Yo, like, is that an Elden Ring reference? Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. But yo, to their every stat, that's real good. What the hell did I even just take off? Oh yeah, the sheriff badge. 1 armor. Yeah, I'm not gonna be hurting for that. Now then, Snake Pit. You discover what's an open grave or a deep and rectangular pothole. Old wedding ring. Oh, that's a rip. It's like regular dirt, but spooky. Exposed meat vein. You look at the mining equipment, you have no idea what any of it does. Susie, what is this? I mean, yeah, okay. Wait, do I have a pickaxe? Items, potions, your booze, food. No, I don't. Well, I think there's one in the button willow store. Ooh, creative supplies. Got some bullets. Now then. Ah. Now I also do have a crowbar. Where's a shovel? Yeah, shovel. And now I got a crowbar for all of our mining needs. Shaggy Dog Cave. That's somewhere to go. Unrefined meat nugget and 33 meat. Is an automatic deposit measurer. Used to extract fractured meat and grind it. Third machine is it's a brittle key bifurcator. It converts mana cemetery. Mind spline. You get XP when I interact with mine and stuff. Okay, sorry, Susie. And how? You know what? That means quite a bit to know. The fact my face still changes to like, even when I'm walking all stupid like. Alright. Now, this is called Snake Pit, so I'm gonna assume there's snakes. Yeah. Oh wow, this is a pretty weak snakes. Wow, this is overkill. Ooh, 41 meat though. Okay, I gotta have a better gun. This is 3 to 4. Yeah, might as well. Pretty fancy too, and not from a toilet. Okay, yeah, there's my skill. Ooh, and meat nuggets. A smoking snake. A fire-breathing coal snake. Well, how do you think of this? You know, thinking about it, fighting the snake would be a lot easier if you just had a gun. Cash and mining supplies. Go for match. Deals 1 hot damage and ignites flammable things. Can of kerosene. Okay, you got me there. A lot of things are probably not very... probably a lot easier to fight with a gun. You got me. It's surprising how many obstacles can be overcome simply by covering them with gas and setting them on fire. I mean, yeah, this is also an option. Just... This den is full of snake eggs. Okay, I'm not too sure about this one. I just feel kind of bad about this. Oh, yo, you got a point. What if they have a gun? Oh, okay. Positioning. And this is just a wash for them. Not enough skin on any of them to collect. Oh, I bought a pickaxe for no reason. God damn it. Well, that's egg on my face. Now then. Oh, yeah, Coal Ridge. That was mentioned on the, in Butterfield. I just didn't read that at all. Cattle, bear, and skeleton. Yeah, right. Oh, wow. 35. She is a hard hitter. It's like bringing a cannon to a gunfight. Gilded Lily. You know, this is not a thing you should do, but it looks pretty great. Be Moxie. Okay, they said to like dig a thing around here. Ooh. The roadblocker here is Ellsbury. Wait a minute, Ellsbury. That's the guy from the thing. Ellsbury's helmet. William Ellsbury. And a bottle of laudanum. I mean, to be fair, it will change by walking to a cactus, but that's about it. Which, again, it's pretty hard to keep a straight face when you're running straight into a cactus. Interesting. So I'll have to go back and show them that. Second locker is covered in some sort of white goo. He opened the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo as the outside. This guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him where they stuffed him in his locker and filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me in a locker and filled it with shaving cream. I died from that. Confirming your insight from this vengeful and is shoved into a locker. Ugh, a shaving cream covered skeleton. 94. Well, I can only think of one thing to do. Bring up my beam friend and also weaken him. 42! I mean, let's tie you up first. Might as well. Make use. Wait, can I do it again? 44 damage. Holy hell. Oh, you missed. Holy hell, that does a lot. Well, he's not suffering anymore, and his bones are really clean. I'm not sure if that'd be clean, though. I know how shaving cream is. I can only imagine it'd be worse way back when. Loose Ben. The combination lock, and I don't know the combination. You know, holy hell. She hits like a cannon. This opens into a 30-foot shaft. Well, there you are. Oh wait, this is where it mentioned. Early's compass. Oh, not what I mean. It's generally pointing northwest. Well, that really doesn't help. Ah. Oh yeah, exposed meat deposits. Hellbender. The spiral makes you feel uncomfortable. This cart looks like it's only partially real. Black fluid oozes from the rain. A scabrous mass sits on the floor. The cart's vibrating. Well, over 100 meat. Oh. A beating heart. Rip it out. This cart is frighteningly normal. Another pickaxe. I spent 900 meat on a stupid pickaxe. God, I am a rube. Oh yeah, Shaggy Dog Cave. See a covered wagon and a small family of settlers. We were on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon broke down on us. That's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits, or snakes, coyotes, ghosts, other things that live exclusively on stranded travelers. Is there anything you can do to help us? Susie, you got an idea? Think you can fix this? I reckon. Crawls under the wagon, pokes around for a moment, reappears and chucks a dead rat over her shoulder. Rat's in a carburetor. She'll be fine now. Look at Susie. Susie the hero. What you make of this? What's the name for this? Oh, right, yeah. Next one will be Several Birds Cave. Some kind of horse cabin. Pigs, whatever gorge. Some fellow is real in the plaques. Next important, one way to find out. There's a plaque bolted in the cave wall. A record of the events and expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave. November 1887. Recorded by Jim Plackwright. I got a bad feeling. Having acquired through various and sundry means, a story which is interesting in its own right, better say for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cast of jewels and ingots and precious metal headed by the infamous highwayman and trainer Black Cole Jr. in years before the cows came home. I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 companions, this being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Our equipment and provision consisted of 1 cart, a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a butt for. A butt for. Also, I gotta turn this down. I don't know why, but the cave theme is so loud. I can hardly hear myself think. Also, I'm gonna take a swig, because I got a feeling I'm gonna have to do a lot of talking. But let me just take a quick swig. Alright, there we go. This was, okay, a butt for. Whoa, that's it. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that was not bad either. After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered a local saloon. Each ordered a beer, except Cy, who was satisfied with water. I mean, yeah, I'm not really... I'd rather not drink myself either. Not much for it. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'll do it again. Okay, I gotta say, I like this one. The barman provided our drinks as requested, and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking if we cared to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, We politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. On leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt-4 and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered the dog had absconded with one of the horses for Nate and Cy, after drawing of lots, to share. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt-4, we headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. Yeah, no. In fact, it's about to enter December, and I'm pretty sure it's getting back to being hot around here. Definitely cooler than the summer. You'll still burn if you stand outside too long, though. Over the past time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us. First was 2 or 3 hours of dirt water when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object buried in the sand. It was a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which still contains oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon. Our next encounter was a nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English. Inquired to our destination and the Shaggy Dog Cave, but we didn't tell him why. He confirmed that we were heading on the correct course, and he had a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed this was an unusual sight indeed and continued on the way. Okay, so the dog took the horse and left for Shaggy Dog Cave. Did the dog steal the treasure? Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut, occupied by 2 identical seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we accepted, and they introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar given there were 2 of them, but it felt rude to question them at that point. I mean, hey, there's no need that... they could be hermits together. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave. The other confirmed that what his brother said was true. The other commented that they had seen a large shaggy dog riding a horse in their direction. The hermits refreshed our water and supply in exchange for our butt-4. Then we continued our way, excited to be finally nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived. Carefully keeping our excitement in check lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies, took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shed the egg he'd saved from a basket. Once we rested, the time had come to explore. Discovering we neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source to illuminate the cave, we declared it was good luck that we had found the antique oil lamp. He gave the brass a quick shine, lit the wick, and it lit easily and provided a good amount of light. Ooh, oh, that's a good one. It looks like I'm riding my lantern. Actually, wait, why did I even get the lantern? As we head into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse. There were no side passages for us to get lost in. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress to the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey. Such as others who discover the cave might be entertained and edified by our story. Yeah, no, I just haven't. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. Well, what's in it? The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a swing of the pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legend of Black Colt Jr. joyous at our triumph. We loaded our treasure into a chest and began the journey home. A completely empty hole. The entire purpose of that was for us to read a story. Although, I do remember this. You said to give him a hat. And look at cap. I don't think that's worth a lockpick. I think I got your fancy hat. Strange head sack. Barter is like commerce, except natural. Yes, barter is commerce. This hat is more like a sack and is woven from red, gold, and green wool, like something out of a dream. Or muscle. I'll take that. Okay, someone that wants something. I mean, maybe someone in the in Darkwater. Oh yeah, he mentioned he had something interesting. And for Sewell, I found a note for travel passed about 8 years ago. That's a previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to often show people, but got him fired. The senator's wife wasn't amused. He emerges around the bar for a minute, blows dust off a tiny 9-inch tall piano. Oh, you can keep the piano as long as you don't ask me to try the trick. Oh, alright. That's cute. Okay, no. Not interested in... Oh, right, yeah, show him his helmet. Does it belong to you? It does. It does. Long ago, I suppose there was anything else in there where you found that? You mean this? That stuff, could I... Here you go. He cracks open the bottle and drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanor changes entirely. It looks like a man 20 years younger. Like to hear a story? Yeah, sure, go ahead. It tells you to have a painter who got lost in an ancient catacomb inhabited by maniacal children. Something about the story. You lost yourself in it. Thank you, Ellsbury. If you ever want to express your gratitude in a more tangible way, you know the trick. Oh no. A Utah flush. An Arizona straight beats a flush. A Canadian flush beats a full house. Oh dear. Well. Alrighty, boys. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try my best. Let's get started eating on. This stuff is made of cow stomach. Demonic cow stomach. So not only would you be eating that, you'd also be eating whatever the cow ate. You sure you want to eat this? Yeah, sure. And I need some plum pudding. Okay, so... Alright, yeah, you drink through these. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, come on. That doesn't really do anything for me. Alright. Demonic cow stomach. Alright then, let's play. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. Lady introduces her Pearl. Guy on the left, Adam. Annie is 20 meat. Alrighty, man. Dealer gives a deck a shuffle and deals a hand of cards across the table. 3 threes. Hot 60 meat and chances of 40%. Let's strategize. I reach over and take one of Pearl's cards without even trying to be sneaky. Grit my teeth and strategize. You stare at Pearl for a while without blinking. She looks a little shaken. Glamorously strategize. You wink at Adam, he gets all flustered. Ah, what can I say? I have that effect. I don't. Okay, Annie's been raised to 25. Oh yeah, because I stole a card, I got a flush now. Wait, how? Okay, 75 meat. Strategize. I wink. Obnoxiously strategize. Arrange your cards to a more aesthetically pleasing spread, which somehow makes me more likely to win. Cleverly. You adjust your strategy based on what you know about. Again, that doesn't help me. And then these just none of these are real. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna. Some mental math, my odds are better. Come on. Wait a minute, wait a minute. A mustachioed king of diamonds. I steal another guy's cards. Strategize. Ooh, I went to Pearl this time. Wait, this has to stop it. Oh dear. Ah. I still think we made a decent chunk of change on that meat. Although, God, I may regret this, but ooh, fell off the back of a cart. LCD limited, which means it's a bit on the nose, but free stuff is free stuff. Bar soap, pressed rancher candy. Like all things rancher, this candy was a lot better before the cows came home. That's a rip. Ranch dressing. This is an amazing poultice. You can apply it to your wounds before you even get them. I suppose now that we're out of the cave, let's keep it a bit lower. This music's a bit loud. Even at like 20, it's still like really loud. Okay. I don't know when we'll need a hammer, but hopefully we don't just find one laying around again. Because that'll just hurt me all over again. Wait a minute. Instead of a skull, it has another smaller skeleton growing out of the top of its spine. Also, a manacle looked around one of its ankles, trailing a length of broken chain. So it's a prisoner? Huh. I'm not too sure what to make of that. Oh, it danced, which did damage somehow. weirdly deformed bone. Alright, we got all manners of cowpokes in here. Old hat shop. Funny place for a bandit hideout. All hat, no cattle. Okay, that's a saying mean like the all talk. Like, I mean, a more colloquial like thing would be like all bark, no bite. That's actually one I use. 5 bandits lounge around on big piles of half-made hats. Slaw, skedaddle. They scatter like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. You have to wrangle them individually. Patch of filthy floor wears a lot of hats. So many brims, so little. Cues. Say what you will about this guy, but they were never brimless. Alright. I know it's you. Dents. Oh, like the little dents in the hat. Like, you don't know much how about hat making, but you know this don't make sense. Charlie Hatch, Crappy Chapeau. Hey, hold on. One of you wiggle around. I just saw you. Liners. Given the quality of the one-liners around here, you don't need multiple. Oh, I see you. Look at that. The dent isn't as deep. God, it'd be embarrassing to be arrested by someone who, like, walked silly like that. These hats look like they're more comfortable to sit on than wear. This is apparently the demo model from a piano player's showroom. It's got 3 songs in it, and they're all children's versions of traditional songs that are on the recently invented public domain. They're set up just to play the first few seconds on loop. The people who worked here must have hated it. Yellow Rose of public domain. My public domain home. Yeah, no. Public domain Joe. You changed the song? Is that whistling you? Interesting. Squatches. These are parts for some weird kind of hat you'd never wear. Ah, someone's asleep. Someone fell asleep. That's just on you. Falling asleep. More Brams. Oh, I mean, one of the songs mentioned whistling. Wait, oh, is that whist? It must be from in here. Is that a favorite of yours? Wait, man, is that Cotton Eye Joe? Come from? Okay, this is Cotton Eye Joe. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? This is literally just Cotton Eye Joe. Alright. You know, it is a tune. Cotton Eye Joe. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Hat magazines, hat trend, hat and head, hats today. And a safe that I can't even open because I don't have safe cracking. That was just a waste of a lockpick. Anyway. Gentlemen. $1,000. Excuse me? That makes me think about what exactly is gonna be happen at the abandoned pickle factory. Wandering Sally. Yeah, sure. Apple. You should be grateful that you live in a part of the world where apples exist. Carrot. It's neither the longest nor the orangest of nature's delights, but is the bronze medalist in both. Can kill a whole lot of goblins at once, but it takes a while. Lucky marigold. I know what you're thinking. Not so lucky for the marigold, but marigolds aren't conscious, so they can't really conceive good or bad luck. Yeah, I suppose I can't argue there. But needles, I'll take that. These boots have all kinds of extra buckles and stuff on them. Help you get your work done. I'll take the app too. Pleasure doing business. But I got a pickle factory to go to. Actually, no. Let's go. I know. Let's go into the silver plater. Oh, this kind of puzzle. You come across a rushing river, which a family of four is attempting to cross. However, the bridge is only wide enough for two at a time, and they only have one lantern to light the way. It's like that classic puzzle type. You point out it's broad daylight, and they don't need the lantern. They seem a little embarrassed, and let you cross the bridge first. I mean, to be fair, I thought of the puzzle. That is unnerving. I don't like that. Ugh, that's creeping me out. Susie, what'd you take on this guy? How about this guy? Some of the neighbors used to talk about getting silver-plated barbed wire to keep the cows away. Would that work? Don't know. Getting hold of that much silver ain't trivial. Is his teeth silver-plated? Oh, and it's supposed to... Is it? Yeah, it's silver-plated, not... What the other teeth? Is it supposed to be silver-plated? Yeah, so plate things with silver. Okay, yeah. No, it looks like it should say platter. Nope, yep. Silver-plated teeth. I could plate that hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done. Got anything else? I can plate the weapon you're using. Ooh. Wait, increases damage by 3. And makes it more effective. The creature against that are vulnerable to silver. I'll take that. Let's see, hat, pistol. Yeah, maybe I'll find another one. A turnip. My actual tongue or turnip. Yeah, the dusty turnip. It's like the first thing I have. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna be saving up to plate my tongue and then a turnip. Either way, pickle factory. Oh yeah. Whoa. Okay. Now I'm the one dealing a powerhouse damage. Hagen United Pickle Factory, now just a haunted pickle factory. Well, you feel a sudden electrical jolt as the hand touches the doorknob. Oh no, you're late for your shift. Mrs. Vlass is gonna be so mad. She might bet your head off. Okay, but not literally. Probably. Vlass, like Vlasic pickles? With the, like, stork? Hold on, let me stretch my leg. Ow. Important to stretch. Important to stay limber. Prevents lower back pain. General back pain. And leg pain. Okay. Yeah, no, I have quite the habit of saying ow, even when something doesn't hurt. Although popping is like, it's a weird gray area. Like, one of those things could be like, it's like relieving a bit of pressure, but like in the moment. Ghost. Late again? You better stop taking this job for granted. You're gonna find a place with a nice dormitory and reasonable price company store like ours somewhere else? With your skills? You're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work. You're on pickle hopper duty. Yeah. Oh, company store. Yep. Those good old times when bosses ran company-owned stores, gave you money only good inside their company-owned stores. Ugh. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged like always. Keeping the hoppers filled, keep a constant flow down the chutes. You're constantly at near sprint because you have to manage the cute shunts to keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Miss Flask knows. Nobody knows how, but she does. A whack from a cane is the minimum you get. Damn it, damn it, damn it. At the end of the first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Miss Flask glares at her packer watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. The salt tank. The salt tank isn't as strenuous, but still never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a specific measurement. Constant adjustment. You can feel yourself desiccating at the haze of salt dust. If this place kills you, it's gonna be salt tank duty. White lung is nasty business. White lung was actually a thing, though it had to do more with people working like cotton. They do it more like, yeah, more like working with cotton. Like factories. Off on your own time. Get that salinity back to normal. 976 parts per thousand. That hard to remember? 976. Please let me out of here. Yeah, another 180-second break before the third shift. You spend most of it drinking water. It doesn't charge for water, but you heard a rumor they're considering it. Yeah, unfortunately, in early industrial America, yeah, it's not too far off. And in fact, you look at the right places, it's still like this. Amazon. Oh, sorry. Something within my throat there. Help. Duck. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. Things in here. You try to work with your eyes closed, but Miss Flask screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get low, or too high, or for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. I'm kind of like that. It's not that I can't smell, it's that, it's like really muted. Like I only smell like really strong stuff. like mildly strong stuff. Like, so like if you just give me like a candle, I'm probably not gonna be able to smell it. But like a freshly cut lawn with all the grass doing its weird natural defense stuff, I can smell that. Like a detergent section, I can smell that. Yeah. But in situations where it's at least a mildly bad smell's going around, at least I can't smell it. 190 degrees, idiot. Not 189, not 91. What do you think we pay you for? Don't really miss your sense of smell. We're not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. God. Okay, so 190, 76, 190. You snap out a horrible hallucination or possession or whatever that was. You can still feel the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Well, this trash smells like sweet pickles. Smells like gherkins. Funky ones. You right there, partner? Okay. 85, 31. Yeah, I think it was 9, like 67. Where is it? Was it? I think it was this. God. I don't remember if 67 or so. I like already forgot. So level these. I'm plenty qualified. And 12. Almost. Twelve and 11. Okay, so what I think we do is almost. 12, and yep. No. 15, 11, no. 10. Okay, this should be a bit more. $11, $11. Okay, all even. Okay, so this is alright, isn't it? Okay, the cucumbers. A few bones hit the ground below it. Mild bones and cucumbers. It's probably 40% bones, 60% cucumbers, if you had to guess. Etched in the skin is one of the cucumbers. You see the phrase, all the same, all the... Yeesh. And I'm pretty sure this is... Salt is correct. Salt-crusted skull. Etched in the back of the skull is the number 976. Christ. Okay, and then 190. And also, okay, now I got 2 shovels. Okay. Okay, so 190. Oh, more gold. Okay, so light release. Okay. Hey, how much will I add to this? Okay, so weird odd numbers. So 7, 97. Okay, how much does 4 add? 22. So 22, if I get 78, one shy. Oh, 200. 190, there we go. Vinegar's at 190. Vinegar soaked bones. The rubber, because they've been soaked in vinegar, you can barely make 190 scratched into the bones. Christ. Well, a load of pickles deposited in a subtotal left of the switch. All that work for 3 pickles. No wonder this place went out of business. Ghost pickle. This is a ghost of a pickle, brined in mystery and vinegar. It makes it difficult to damage for the rest of the day by turning into a spooky ghost. Okay, I can just turn into a ghost. Well, I mean, we got the bones, I guess. I mean, I guess we just put them in dirt water. So yeah, it's like regular me, but a ghost. Like this weird ghost carriage. Which is, that's the DLC area, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, put the bones in the little ghost thing, I guess. Or not. Yep. The Gherkin brothers. It was very weird. And the bones are still moving. And hey, we got them all. We're a regular... You really couldn't, yeah. Plumb out of bounties. Ooh. I can't be chef. But I could be Marshall. It's a coincidence. My middle name. Okay, I guess my name's now legally Marshall. There will come a point. There is gonna come a bit where that the middle name does become relevant. Oh yeah, Humming Cave, because the nun. Oh. To your delight, you see the silhouette of a big circus tent hovering over the pines. I don't trust that. These rocks are weirdly organized. Try to get me now, sneak. Oh, it's like the weird taunt. Oh. Wow. Wow, they got a weird fanfare. What the hell is this? Weird device. Strange stone arrow. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Weird purple grass. The strange stone arrow you found starts going crazy, beeping and booping, whirling around of its own accord. It practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. Oh, here's the grass. Circus. Reach for the sky, clown. Turn around and see a grizzled-looking man in all black clothes, except for his hat, which is white with brightly colored spots, pointing a gun. Yeah, who you calling a clown? You ain't got a clown's markings. Okay, I mean that guy insults his hat. That's just ruthless. But yeah, what are you talking about? Be on your way. Hey, hold on. You think you owe me something? Lighting his sport, I mistook you. Another explanation. Yeah, what do you mean, clown hunter? You hunt clowns? Like, you know, guys in white face paint, funny clothes, running around audio radios. Those ain't real clowns. You talking about the old stories? How clowns and cows were at war in hell? And rodeo clowns dress up that way because it's a reenactment? I am. You saying that's real? They really are demon clowns and you're hunting them? I will not rest until they're erased from our lands. What should I do if I run into one? Don't let them take you alive. Turns down with a flap of his leather duster and disappears into the trees. Spooky. They're not as spooky as I thought. There might be real demonic clowns running around here. What is it weird? You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. Basically no one around for miles. There's actually a rodeo clown manning the ticket booth. Well, there hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows came home, so I guess it's just a clown. You approach the clown, puts that basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Can I see this guy? I'll need a ticket. 5,000 meat? I'm gonna promise you. Okay. Yeah, it's a robbery, alright. There's no podunk little traveling circus. Games, food, amazing demonstration of not throwing skill by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. You tell me about the rides. Well, I mean, ride, singular. You haven't had a single grizzly merry-go-round accident since we stopped turning it on. Okay, the games. We got 3 of them. We got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. Okay, the food. You got your favorite. Popcorn, sarsaparilla with the fancy new bottle caps. Get this. Some fella invented cotton candy. Well, it's still patented. But we figured how it works. More or less. Okay, how about Barnaby Bob? Oh, the boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience and throws knives at him. He never misses a target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on the head or something? Oh? Alright, yeah, sure. You're doing pretty bad shopping. On selling me. Oh, outfox the clown. First you ask for an outrageous sum of meat, then you make it sound cut rate. If you expected me to pay that much, you'd be doing your best to make it sound like a magical paradise. On the other hand, if it really is as chitsy as described, you'd be asking a price cheap enough to overcome poor word of mouth. The conclusion that for some reason, you don't actually want to sell me a ticket. Pay no attention to that. Now, let's not jump to conclusion, friends. I'm just pulling your leg a bit, clowning around like we all do. It's all good fun. So the price is 500 meat. I could buy half a horse for that. Shit, but what you gonna do with half a horse? This circus is much more entertaining. Okay, that is like a better price, but I don't know. Oh, a skeleton. Oh, it's another skeleton cavalryman. Huh. Silver-plated knife doesn't actually do that much. I guess it's only cows. And maybe clowns, I guess. Old cavalry hat. Why am I back here? Either way, professors. I'm guessing that's related to... I mean, yeah, it is. Whoa, excuse me? Dynamite Dance Discount Dynamite Dare House. The beaving machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. What you make of this? Regular house. You sure there's a gizmo outside the go? Yeah, maybe it's weird on the inside. Oh, look at the Poindexter over here. Yeah, Tuba. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Professor. Something I can do for you? I found this weird beeping gizmo and followed the beeping. I'm here. Well, I'll be led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology. It's El Vibrato technology. I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. Yeah, what now? El Vibrato. They're an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they still might be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person though, just the machines they left behind. Were they aliens? Aliens, pre-humans, entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line? At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Yeah, let me have a closer look at your beeping gizmo. Ah, as I suspected, this is one of their transponders. Takes other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That's why I led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. There you go. Good as news. Just swipe up and down to turn it on or off. Swipe. This device will lead you to abandon the El Vibrato technology, but attract unwanted attention from the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. You know, now that I think about it, you've had such a perfect time to get any further with my research. I need more samples. Researching it for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. I get you. You're the adventurous type. Bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit us both. That's a deal from me. First priority would be get my keystone fabricator running. They lock the doors behind these things with stone alloy blocks, see? If we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us. Literally and figuratively. The components ain't rare, as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Take me about 5 handfuls of scrap, and I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that. What do you think, Susie? Fella spends too much of the time, gets funny ideas. Think he's nuts? I would, but on the other hand, the beeping gizmo you found led us here. That's a fair bit of credence. Yeah, a bit. Ooh, that's a bad toilet. Extremely powerful magnifying mirror. Basically an inside-out microscope. A microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. Oh, ley lines. Hey, you know anything about that? I don't hold much with that mystical mumbo jumbo. Very unscientific, but it does come up in my research from time to time, so I can give you a basic overview. We draw some curved, intersecting lines on a piece of paper and explains how they relate to local geography and so-called mystical forces. Pretty interesting stuff, and makes sense considering what you already know about magic. Enough to be understood by a layman. The game's surprisingly comprehensible. You stick it in your necromancer journal. Okay, west of the mountains. Using your ley line diagram, you narrow locations of Necromancer's lair down to a handful of possible locations based on the unseen currents of energy that riddle the land. That necromancer ain't know what's gonna hit him. It's me. Alright, Dynamite Dan, what you got? Old mission. I mean, that seems rather on the nose, but holy hell. A year's supply of dynamite. Dynamite 1 year. One box of dynamite doesn't seem like a whole year's worth. And a safe I can't open. Ooh, sounds spooky. Pews. What's wrong? What's wrong, sister? They came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Our holy relics, the saints just stormed out of the catacombs and took them back. I didn't know what to do. I thought they'd find me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I gonna do? Okay, yeah. What's your name? Sister Mary. Name's CowboyTuba. Excuse me? What's about saints? Your mission. The mission's mission. To protect 3 sacred relics. You're the relic keeper. And your job to look after them. They call you Memento. She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked into her sleeve. No, they do not. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, what happened? They came to life, like the skeletons and stuff, and they took the relics. If they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, you'll be in trouble. Oh, he's months of to do, so it's not all that urgent, but still. Look in her back. Thank you. Oh, wait a second. They have to fight them to get the relic back because it's probably blasphemous too. I mean, if black magic brought him back to life, that's like super blasphemous. Well, time to go fight a saint. Oh, it's my fighting want. Ooh. Oh, empty coffin. A pyramid of skulls. Are you sure? There's a lot of them, and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a good idea. Nah. You ain't gonna stop me. Gonna take more than a few magic souls to stop me. Okay, I just get rid of this one. Ow. Oh, come on, why are you hitting me? Okay, I thought that would have killed him. Okay, fine. I might being golem might kill. There we go. Not such a hot shot now, are ya? You know, they just focused me. That was wild. 5 heads ain't better than this one. If I had hand tracking, you would have saw me tap my head. Skull has a gold tooth. I'll take that. This skull is twitching in an unnerving fashion, though I guess there's a way for it to do that without it being unnerving. And yeah, this is rather simple. Ah, yeah. Ooh, a gold tooth. To claim its own possession as a reward. Skull sitting at a weird angle. I guess that's notable for some reason. Souvenir spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finely honed, though not discriminating. One of those collectible pewter spoons you get from going to gift shops in different graveyards. It's Moxie. Skull's whispering at you. Don't seem right. Oh, hey, that one skull I found. Here we go. This pile of skulls have been cemented together for some reason. In the center of you unearth on skull a shiny black stone, making more noises than stones usually do. Well, this sounds like a bad idea. Wrestling up the stone in a weird dialect you can barely understand. Wait, no, it's just a thick accent. You listen carefully to the stone. Over the course of a few minutes, it whispers resolve into comprehensible English. The stuff the stone is whispering about turns out to be pretty boring. Just trivia about the geology of Tennessee. Meaningless to you, unless you're planning a spelunking trip soon. Well, at least you can understand the accent now. Appalachian skull whispering. I can now talk with the undead, so what you saying? Dark secrets to you, which we can't print here because your computer would catch fire. Bones are jiggling and rattling in an agitated way. You whisper some ancient words of appeasement to the bones and they settle down a bit. This one is strictly decorative. This way to Pasillo de Santo. It's a plaque. Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to stop it. Geez, I really know how to build heavy stone sarcophaguses back in the day. Well, you gut and strain forced the heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. The skeleton inside, with huge bones. Well, I see. Holy, the Saint Beefus. How about I weaken him? Susie, let's stop him for a sec. I'll summon a being and weaken him again. I am taking my support role very seriously. 40 damage. Oh. That probably would have done a lot more damage if I didn't damage him to hit him twice. But also, my beam missed. The bigger they are, the harder they excommunicate. Saint Beefus's finger. Saint Beefus was so big he had more bone in his little finger than most people have in their entire arm. His legs were so big he had to sit in 2 chairs at a time. Well, that's slightly terrifying. Oh man, I could have plated that. That would have been so cool. Eli Set Kotanda. He was drawn and quartered by heretics. And then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. To dismember it was so effective that no one was able to get her body to stay together, even after she was just bones. Okay, so drawn and quartered, that means like there's 4 horses, one tied to each limb, and then they just, well, they pull. The saint appears to be resting in pieces. We assemble them. I'm pretty sure you got the bones assembled correctly. Okay. Oh, come on, Saint Cortada. Why you gotta do this to me? Well, I got the defensive edge this time. Okay, bone lightning. Does nothing. Holy hell, what was that? Quite the handy woman. Okay, come on. Oh, it heals. How dare you hurt my bean son? This will not go unanswered. Take out the healer. What's the point of the... Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. No more healing for you. My bean. How dare you? And that's my bean. Oh, my little bean son. I missed. That's what you get. Okay, come on. That's just satisfying. Snake Cortada's skull has a real on-again, off-again relationship with the rest of Snake Cortada's skeleton. And a ring. Or Santa Cortada. Which, I mean, yeah, Saint. This ring makes you feel like you can be in multiple places at once. Huzzah! Just some trash. Blowthrough butts, stubs of black eyeliner, pencils, that kind of thing. Necromancer cultists are real little bugs. Oh, it's strange. How'd they even get in here? And I got a burnt scroll. Ran out beyond legibility, but you can barely make out something about hell cow energy between the scorch marks. Okay, ley lines. You get cryptic note about hell cow energy. The necromancer layout must be somewhere near a powerful source of it, but you don't know where. Oh. Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but they had some sort of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeatify him. I am Pope, seriously. Saint Pope stands beautifully behind the dice. He's doing his Pope gesture, ignoring you. How could someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more it gets on your nerves. Insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like he finally managed to make him mad enough to fight. How dare you? A skeleton cardinal. Well, I can think of only one idea. Disable him. Oh, come on, not again. Okay, sorry about that. It just happened. The disconnect issue happened again. I didn't even notice it that time. Like, once again, I was like, it was working just fine. That's weird. Yeah, no, that, once again, that was my connection again. I'm sorry. I didn't even notice it that time. Yeah, that's mighty annoying. It's just how weird it is. Weird and inconsistent. He's a week of being fine. Guess they don't like me streaming it. I don't know. Oops, pelvis. It's never been used. Ah, that's childish. Big Pope hat. The audacity. I got the fancy sacred bone relics. I got your relics. There's an empty coffin. Oh, we're sorting that for an escape artist. Yeah, I've taken an act on the road, but needed to lighten his luggage. They gave us a generous donation for storing it. Huh? Yeah, alright. It looks annoyed, but Sister Mary thanks you effusively. The Bells of St. Pope. I can give you this old censer. We don't use it much because since Sister Penelope is allergic. Look, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't say. Let's call this shiny gold cover metal censer and leave it at that. Alright. Oh yeah, Snake Spring. And then I guess we'll finally go to the train station. Ooh, binoculars. Oh. It's an endless stream of snakes. Well, I mean, alright. So I guess if I ever needed to if I ever wanted to find an endless amount of snakes, I know where. Oh, this one lived. Snake venom bladder. A lot of people don't know the difference between venomous and poisonous. I'm not going to explain it to you, but this is what makes a snake both. Yeah. Lived a bit and died a snake. A nest of babies or a nest of rattlers. Rattlesnakes. A wrathful one at that. But also pitifully low health. Yeah, that would sound... oh, come on, camera. That'd sound vengeful if it wasn't for the fact that it was a literal snake. Alright, come on. Ah, taste for the bean, I see. Kill him. Huh. Ooh, rattlesnake skin. Alright, hold on. I want to go by Fort Alden. Elverbotto beeps. All signal, and a hulking robot that can pound you into scrap. An Elverbotto construct. Well, let's buff ourselves up. Nah, it shoots lasers. Pick that, alien technology. I'm underground. I got some Elverbotto scraps. You successfully destroyed a priceless ancient relic of a bygone, forgotten age. All in a day's work. Alright. Now we got a pair of binoculars. Let's look up here. Lost Dutch oven mine. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Another pair of binoculars. I'll take that. Elbow stink coming from that mine. Oh. Ooh. This stench here is barely tolerable. Lost Dutch oven mine, level 1. They're all unlabeled and unlocked. Minus pants. You can't wear these if you're over 18 feet tall, because it'd be way too small for you. Gas mask. It's hard to see out of even before it sat in a dusty mine for 15 years. Sure, hold on. Oh. Oh yeah, this entire time I didn't have pants before now. Ooh, grubs. Sugar guns. Little gun-shaped candies made with real gunpowder. Ooh, and another spittoon. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, because it must be extra corrosive, because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom, and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. So I guess it was plugged with something. It's a spittoon, it's disgusting, you can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years worth of stains. The death broth inside has rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill. And occasionally, a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath. Not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instincts for self-preservation. Take a deep breath. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne, left it under the porch, 3 rats crawl inside the pot, eat half the chili, and die. A week later, a family of cockroaches take up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which are light with tufts of burning human hair. That's what it smells like. Going on? Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats the hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off your arm by a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep going, mate. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you have something to pull with. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole in the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations, you're now a proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Ooh. 2 armor, 2 speed. I'll take that. Look at that. 2 armor and 2 speed. It's strictly better. Ooh. Can of oil. I think I got that can of oil. I did a little walk as I locked in the elevator. Nice. Hey, howdy. You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you can see exposed the meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there would be this much readily available meat left in a working mine. Oh yeah, it is horrific. What are they digging for if not this? Oh yeah, meat veins. That's just all of these nuggets. Ah, but we are making bank. I'll be able to plate my tongue in silver. This guy's totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling. Doesn't even seem to notice you. Huh. Well, not for you, bud. Shovels dulled the uselessness. Broken pickaxe. A miner digging with a helmet. A miner died trying to dig deeper with their bare hands. You know, this sounds like a bad idea. Ooh. This gem is pretty, but smells terrible. The effervescent diamond. 500 meat. Oh. There's some little bits of fingernail in these gouges. You begin to feel uneasy. The finger bones are all splintered. The hair on the back of your neck stands up. This guy gnawed off his own hands before he died. This guy worked his fingers to the bone digging and worked his bones to the marrow. Scratches are painted in, all painted on, through blood. Okay, fine. I guess I should just like not look at him. I was pretty obviously made on purpose. Closer inspection reveals the stones are mortared together. Oh, I got this. Oh. Gravel stone placed by hand. Move away, together ye band. Mind over matter, magic over rocks. And trap is a little piece missing from this weird crossbar thing. Oh, that's weird. Sorry about that. A rustling sound in the bushes draws your attention. You decide to investigate because that's what adventurers do. No matter how bad of an idea it'll probably turn out to be. Turns out to be a goblin wearing clown makeup, practicing cartwheels, mostly failing. They eventually give up on tumbling practice and start repeatedly throwing a shiny metal ball in the air and catching it. Oh, I don't like that. I'm looking to juggle. Why? And to pop it. Okay. This is like the goblin that's a clown is the last thing you want to deal with right now, and I understand that. Alright, so we got another pair of binoculars. Okay. Well, I mean, we got another fort. Bank stagecoach. Oh. And now let's see what's up here. Oh. Well, alright. But I can think of something I can use. Plate my tongue, man. Anything for a weird life, go ahead and silver plate my tongue. The process is extremely painful. Immediately afterwards, you ask him for a complete refund, and he gives it to you. Silver tongue. Your tongue is actually silver. Well, plated. But you'll be able to convince people it's really silver. Oh. Yeah, checks out. Do I really want to spend 500 meat to go inside the circus? Maybe later. Let's just go to the railroad camp. See what's there, and then, oh. Water tower appears to have sprung a small leak. Plug it up. You fire a single bullet to the hole, plugging it and rendering the water supply safe, if slightly leaded. That makes it not safe. Alright, so we'll see what they want us to do here, and we'll call it a day. Manifest Destiny Rail. I don't think having a train with passengers while building the railroad is the best idea. He's too busy playing with the watch to get work done. Nice watch. Where'd you get it? Right from this guy that runs a store south of here from Buttonwell. Buttonwell makes something. Oh, yeah, I've been there. Nice store, nice watch. She's not getting much track light, but she's an expert whistler. Business expenses are immediately recuperated. Hey, you in charge? Just wondering if anything could do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Huh? As a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They're magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. You know what happened? Well, that. Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Well, sorry about you, fella. Wait, I can't use the hat? Well, I'm the foreman now. But I suppose you can't be any worse than that last clown. Name's Smee, I'm your assistant. Right, what's the situation? I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. Surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute it around even if we had the months it'd take. Any ideas? From my calculations, we can dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergency, such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmints. I'll get it back. Glad to hear it. Goblins are holed up in Gustavin Gulch. Real rough place. You might spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you go on guns blazing. You don't need that specific dynamite though. Any you can lay your hands on be fine as long as there's enough of it. And that would be Gustavin Gulch. A nearby cloud of dust turns out to be a bandit on a horse, riding hell for leather for unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. You pull up your horse alongside hers and match her speed. Get bent and or lost. Well, fuck you. You should be careful, lots of geometry activity. The rest of his sentence is cut off as the horse trips over a gopher hole and goes down in a snarl of flaming limbs and dust. You capture a meat pouch out of the air as miscellaneous loose possessions fly out of the tumbling cloud. Them's the brakes. Dirty meat. Just to screw her over. That's not worth it. Howdy. Hello, any mayor? Welcome. Not going away, please. Why? Only goblins. Very private. That's nice. You don't want to foster a better human-goblin relationship? I could be a human ambassador. You go to Human Town being Goblin Ambassador. Haha! Diplomacy. The mayor shakes a hand and starts walking to the dirt water. Okay, let's get the dynamite. Nothing interesting in Goblin. Library in Goblin. They're crude books, very complicated numbers. About extremely high level math. You don't have the vocabulary to understand it, and even in English, you probably still wouldn't. Your brother probably love it. Out of bird noise. How's going into a seeing glass? Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. Oh, it's really like being in tropes of sitting, you know, while viewing and also gimbaling. Yeah, no, Jabberwocky is, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, that's where the word vorpal comes from. Delicatessen. Oh. I mean, yeah, it's a delicatessen. Sandwiches. This is a sandwich for goblins and a sandwich where the meat is goblin. Well, alright then. Storage. The shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number of goblin. There's nothing much in the drawer, but I find an old lollipop stuck to the bottom. Ooh, goblin trousers. They're solid, but ooh, not fashionable. Yeah, okay. No. Yeah, okay. Aha! Goblin pistol. Getting a manufacturer usually involves randomly welding things together until they do approximately what you want. This pistol is no exception. 1 to 15 damage. Red herring storage. Oh. Mayor's house. It's a bed and a desk. And cactus logs with a blanket made of woven together cactus needles. The needles? In the desk, important secrets. We'll have a variety of secrets. The only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstance is a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage set. Well, I'll tell you that. Haha, spare key. Theater. Here's lines from the Hamlet, but in goblin tongue. Alright, let's backstage. Now it's played behind the curtain. Not only is the goblin version of Hamlet, but it's been rewritten as a one-man show. To being or not to being? Oh, that is a question. Is it better thinking to suffering a crazy things and arrows, or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting? To dying, to sleeping, hey. Dreamings maybe. Oh, but oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Pretty weird. The bits where actor has to do a sword fight with themselves are pretty entertaining. Cafe. Goblin trickery. I've never really figured out coffee. You wonder why a goblin cafe wouldn't be open this time of day. You see a schedule posted on a wall and it says somebody named Gene is supposed to be working this shift. He was always a shiftless way about that Gene. Guard barracks. I'll leave him be. Treasure cave. This door to remain locked at all times. These goblins are paying more attention to the book Goblet than you, but you're pretty sure you ain't gonna be waltzing on by. Hey, Goblet. Good book. Oh, it's Goblet because it's like Hamlet. Horatio only surviving at one end, everyone else dying, poisoning, swording. One's out of cave's hand over his. The guard is whittling a whittled wooden bird call, but they're not too busy to beat you up. Try out my new bird call skills that I learned from the library. Do the Great Crested Grebe impression. Ooh. Puts a pair of binoculars and runs out of the cave. Huh. I mean, hey, bird watching, that's a pretty good hobby. Unlike the other two guards, this one is being very attentive and suspicious of you. Unlike you, they have a name tag named Gene. Gene, you have a cafe shift. He takes off the guard uniform and puts on a cafe uniform. I'm out of lockpicks. Ooh. Hey, you spy dynamite. And a cactusy treasure box. God. The humor of the modern day has ruined this for me. Because you know there would be people saying it, like cactusy. And that just makes me sad. I'm moving on. I need more lockpicks, though. I guess I should go sell them. Dynamite Dan, I got meat for you. Destroyed campsite. Off in the distance that has been comprehensively trampled to ruin. I got 3 goddamn pickaxes. And 2 shovels. You can have 1. Now where... Okay, you bandit pistol, don't need that. Now where's the meat? Okay, I'm glad to have Kirsty with that knowledge too. Yeah, where's the... meat nugget. There we go. Okay, so let's plate this turnip we have. Attack this fella. Susie doing work. Infernal soul fragment. A wispy, tattered bit of infernal cow spirit hanging out this side of the pail going boo, boo. Ah, that's horrific. Alright. Plate this turnip. He takes the turnip and gives it back a short time later, shiny and gleaming. I had to hollow it out in the middle so it wouldn't rot inside, but you can wear it as a hat now. Ooh. But destroyed campsite. My second's the second of a conscious soul. Snapsite's taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trash from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of potted meat though. The camp stack also has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see the knife. Nothing says quality like meat in a can. Rather, nothing claims quality like the label of a can of meat. By 5? Ooh, that's pretty good. Cow's got another poor sap. Yeah, no. What do the cows do? The tent's a real mess. Looks like it was trampled by a herd of cows. Something odd, though. The campfire has been thoroughly stomped on and kicked on. Someone real serious about fire safety. A more thorough inspection reveals dusty boot prints on tattered canvas. Cows don't typically wear boots. Yikes. You think this used to be a person? Think cows did this? I reckon, judging from the tracks, but... What's wrong? These don't seem right. What do you mean? They aren't spaced out right. And they're uneven. If the cow made these tracks was drunk or wasn't a cow. There are cow tracks leading away from the mangled corpse. Probably wouldn't be hard to follow. Well, since you have reason to believe these tracks are fake, you could follow them or head in the opposite direction. Well, you follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which they stop suddenly. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest nearby. Huh. We sure? Oh. There it goes. Let's blow this up and we'll call it a day. Although maybe heading the opposite way is technically a thing. Use supply of dynamite. Good, perfect. This will do the trick just fine. Hang back for a bit. I get the fellas to set up the charges. I'll let you do the honors. They push the whole crate next to the box and wires up a detonator. Wait, we don't have a longer one? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me a 3 count. You hit the plunger so I have time to get under the train. Well. Sure didn't say something about a crazy rock monster. Mickey, you're the protagonist. Do something about it. Okay, mysticality. Let's see, I'm at 17. 19. Let's see, I got snake stuff. Let's see, this gives 2 mysticality. Let's magic this fucker away. A very large and very angry looking guy stand here. Apparently he's been a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while sleeping. You still your breathing and squint until you make out the rock monster's aura. As you expected, there's a web of cracks and faults in it, where the creature's energy got disrupted by the force of the dynamite. You point your finger at the weakest part of the damage and channel a little magic into it. The monster's aura shatters and the rocks drop lifelessly to the ground. You blow a little smoke from the tip of its finger and put it back in its holster. Interesting. Wait, if it blew up next to its butt, does that mean I just poked its ass? Oh, there we go. Find the rivers I've seen. Much obliged, friend. Be getting out the rest of the track laid down and head out now. I'll mark your route on our map for you in case our paths cross again. Wait, I can't ride the train? Just kidding, of course you don't. Every seat on the train sold out. Sorry, boss. Yeah, fine, screw me. But I went in the direction. Ooh. Oh, patent emetic. The substance cures poisoning by making you vomit. But luckily, medicinal science has confirmed vomiting is basically the cure to every type of poisoning. Nice. It still just don't feel right. Oh, ooh. You head in the opposite directions for half a mile and discover another campsite, this one occupied. You approach the camp cautiously and realize the campers are rodeo clowns. Ugh, that sounds like a mystery at least. Looks like there's 3 of them. Unless there's more hiding. They don't seem particularly on the guard, so you probably could take the drop on them if you wanted. Roll in ambush style. On the other hand, playing innocent might get you information. Approach the camp. Be careful. The enemy of your enemy is just a mighty fine position to put a knife in your back. Ugh. This rodeo clown's playing a harmonica. Please blame goes. He politely nods, but keeps playing. This rodeo clown is eating a comically large haunch of meat, narrows his eyes at you, it says, same mind. This clown is idly juggling a knife. Howdy, stranger, he says with a smile. Howdy, stranger. Howdy. You guys are a long way from the circus. You know about our circus? Yeah, Barney Bob's traveling circus something, right? Barney Bob, perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. Way up north, though. What y'all doing here? Camping? Oh, what I mean is, all the way down here, from home. Oh, we're on break, so we decided to take in the sights. In the middle of nowhere. Nonsense. Check out these cactuses over there. And those mountains. And all the sand. I need to see. Tell me about your circus. Now, I've seen the main camp as well, but I haven't been inside. Show me on it. Let me hear your pitch. You putting me on the spot here. I don't handle PR stuff. I do, concessions? Concessions. Oh. You work the place. Give me the scoop. It's food, games, a freak show. Wait, don't you want to promote? Just oh, fine. Yeah, there's a wrecked camp nearby. This camp got wrecked? Oh, that's terrible. Looks like cows. You know, I didn't mention it. I did hear quite a ruckus coming not too far away. You know, mooing and so on. Right, boys? You guys know cows, right? Because we're clowns? I figured it's come with the territory. It's been a good 20 years since a rodeo was an actual thing, you know? That's a why I like that. A tradition. Isn't it inconvenient? I mean, the makeup and the baggy clothes. Like, you don't take them off? Ah, you might say we're used to it. Taking off would be more inconvenient, right, fellas? It's the old stories getting you worked up. Those stories about how demon cows and demon clowns war each other in hell. And rodeo clowns just like that because the rodeo's, like, reenactments. Well, you've done your homework. Do you think demon clowns are real? Maybe. Demon cows turn out to be real after all. Why not clowns? It is sensible to keep an open mind, but if you know, stranger, if clowns did turn out to be real, this could be an awful awkward situation you find yourselves in right now, couldn't it? Awkward for you, maybe. Oh dearie dee. Nah, you don't say things like that. You know we can't let you leave alive, right, stranger? Oh, bring it on. No, okay. Bring out the gun. Oh. There you go. Alright, partner. I hope you know what you're in for. Because I ain't just any cowboy. You face a bean slinger. 11 armor. Ooh. A clown mook. A knife clown. A clown with a gun. You haven't seen nothing. Oh, it deals burn damage now. Let's tell you what. Teach you how to play for a sec. My bean. How dare you? Oh, yeah, okay, that's that. My knife is silver plated, so it deals extra damage to things from hell. Hell clown. Let's get rid of you, partner. My bean! I'll kill you for that. You wish. Oh, my gun will do more damage. Well, that's one pack of demonic rodeo clowns that won't be troubling people anymore. And boy, did you not expect to be thinking that sentence. Oh, what should I got? We poke around their campsite for a bit. I don't know. Oh. Okay, clown knife. This blade of a hunting knife is glistening with clown spit. Ugh. People who lick the knives to look intimidating are basically the worst people. And then, a ticket to the circus. Well, that was horrific. A 3-man tent, which probably sleeps about 40 clowns. Danny's Tannery. Oh, right, yeah. Well, we'll head off here, and then just head off there. And then leave, the going in here for the next time. Wait. I like how it just like, whoa. Man, yeah, that's fun. Still good. I mean, like I mentioned on like one of the things promoting, it's less like playing a game again, and more like watching a comedy bit that you haven't seen in a long time. You forgot all the jokes, and that, I gotta tell you, still pretty like that's still pretty funny. Like just just solid built humor. Pretty good. Honestly, the only issue I have with the game is that the music is just really loud sometimes. Other than that, it's fine. But good. Felt good just getting back into the swing of things after like a nice week off. I will admit, the entire week between then and now, I was just sort of always itching to get back into it. And I gotta say, pretty good. But you know, I know time away is necessary, rest up and all that. Then, you know, actual Thanksgiving. I mean, we got Yakuza for tomorrow and the day after on Thursday on Twitch after this. But it's time for me to hit the Dusty Trail. And I hope whatever trails you all find yourselves on, I hope they find you well. Bye.